Hello. Today is Tuesday, August 8th, and it's TipTop Tuesday. I'm going to wait a few minutes for people to come. Our topic today is EFT. That's Emotional Freedom Technique. I don't know the historic information about it, but I do know that it's a very effective tool for releasing emotional Hi, Shar. I'm going to talk about EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. This is a technique that is used for along the lines of with the acupuncture meridians and points. And apparently it's 10 points. It hits 12. But for our purposes, all we're going to do is just talk about how this system works. And EFT was something that was developed in order to release pent-up old emotions that are clogged up on a cellular level, or old memories that we've been trying to get rid of, but we haven't been able to. So EFT is a very gentle technique. It is intense, especially if it's something that you've been wanting to work on for a while and you kind of work on it and you don't. The first step is to pick something that is bothering you. I'm going to start with guilt, because oftentimes people have guilt. It's just the way our culture rolls, right? So let's say you're trying to get rid of guilt feelings about just guilt feelings. So here we go, we start. The first one we're going to start is, this is called, and I'm going to go through the points first. Okay, the first one is at the top of the head. And if you put your ears in and go like this, you'll find it, but most people tap like this. And it's a hard enough tap where you feel it, but you're not like knocking yourself out, right? The next one is on the side corners of the eyes, right here where the sockets are. Oh, excuse me. The next one is right here in the eyebrows, right there. Okay. And then you press in. And a lot of people recommend using 2 fingers to make sure you get the point. Okay. The third one is right by the eye socket. The next one is right below the eyeball, or that pupil, and you press in. Again, you can see I'm using 2 fingers. The next one is fairly easy because it's right below here, right below the nostrils, right between the nostrils, but you can still use 2 fingers if you want. The next one is in between the chin and right below the lip. We drop down. We go to where our collarbones are, and we go to here. Okay? Here is where the 2 meet, and you'll find a little triangle type. Okay, that's the point. And you can just tap like this with that to make sure you get it. The next point is underneath the arm. And for men, it's kind of where the nipple is. For women, it's where their bra rides. And again, you're just taking your hand and tapping. Going back down. The next one is on the wrists, and I like to do it like this because you're hitting both sides. And then the karate chop is what they call it, because you put your hand like a karate chop and then you hit with the side of the hand. Now we're going to go through this, and then we're going to work on the guilt and shame. We'll put those together, So here we go. Okay, so it starts by saying, I'm going to say, even though I'm feeling guilty and shame, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Okay? Even though I'm feeling guilty and shameful, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling guilty and shameful, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Now, these 2 points. Even though I'm feeling guilty and shameful, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling guilty and shameful, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling guilty and shameful, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling guilty and shameful, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling guilty and shameful, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling guilty and shameful, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling guilty and shameful, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling guilty and shameful, I deeply love and completely accept myself. For those who are joining, we're doing an EFT technique. So just kind of follow along. These are acupuncture points. This is the karate chop one. Even though I'm feeling guilty and shameful, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Take a breath. And I didn't mention water. You notice I have my blue cup from last week. Very good for the throat chakra. Okay, now let's start again. At this point, oftentimes people will think of something they're feeling guilty or shameful about. A memory will come up. Since this is a generic one, I want you to insert the word something about it. I feel guilty and shameful because and I deeply love and completely accept myself. I feel guilty and shameful because, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I feel guilty and shameful because, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I feel guilty and shameful because, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I feel guilty and shameful because, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I feel guilty and shameful because, and I deeply love and completely love myself. I feel guilty and shameful because, and I deeply love and completely accept myself. I feel guilty and shameful because, and I deeply and completely love myself. Another component of this is saying something positive about yourself at this time. Even though I have felt guilt and shame about this, I forgive myself fully, and I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I feel guilty and shameful about, I forgive myself, and I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I have felt guilty and shameful about, I forgive myself because I know I didn't know any better, and I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I feel guilty about, I forgive myself and recognize I knew no better, and I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I felt guilty and shameful about, take a breath, I forgive myself. I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though in the past I've done things that made me feel guilty, that I made myself feel guilty and shameful, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I have felt guilty and shamed by my past, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Even though I have felt guilty and shameful about my past, I deeply love and completely accept myself. Now, the next part is to forgive the persons that may have made you feel guilty, and the shoulds and the shoulds. And that's they were doing the best they could too. So take another breath and a little bit of water. This is definitely water material. And again, to remind you that it's quite possible for emotion to come up. Sometimes it gets in the throat, the stomach. Sometimes you might cry. You might start coughing. All of these is your body's reaction to releasing. So not to worry. Okay, here we go. I forgive the people that shamed and made me feel guilty. And I forgive them. And I deeply love and completely accept myself. I am lovable. I forgive the people that wanted me to feel guilty and shamed. I forgive them. And I deeply love and accept myself. I forgive the people that wanted to make me feel guilty and shame. I forgive them. And I deeply love, accept, and honor myself. I forgive the people that said mean things and I felt guilty and shamed. And I deeply love and completely accept myself as I forgive them. I deeply love and completely accept myself. I deeply love and completely accept myself. I deeply love and completely accept myself. And I forgive the people that caused me pain about guilt and shame. I deeply love and completely accept myself. I forgive the people that have caused me guilt and shame through their words. I deeply love and completely accept myself. I forgive them. I forgive people that have caused me pain through guilt and shaming techniques. I deeply love and completely accept myself. I deeply love and completely accept myself, knowing that I'm doing the best I can. I deeply love and completely accept myself, knowing I am doing the best I can. I know I'm doing the best I can, and I deeply love and completely accept myself. I know I'm doing the best I can, and I deeply love and completely accept myself. I know I'm doing the best I can, and I deeply love and completely accept myself. I know I'm doing the best I can, and I deeply love and completely accept myself. I know I want to do the best I can, and I deeply love and completely accept myself. I know I want to do the best I can, and I deeply love and completely accept myself. Take a breath. And I hope that was helpful for you. And I hope that it will, it's a technique you can come back. There's also other YouTube videos on this. It's a very good technique for releasing things. And have a dazzle of a day. And thanks for watching TipTop Tuesday. Take care. Bye.